Hello, friends. How are you? This is Jyotsna Sahani talking to you. I'm an educationist for 26 years, an educational consultant, a first gen entrepreneur, life excellence designer, a neuropsychologist. I had been thinking of designing a set of series of videos for children above 16 years of age, those who have crossed their adolescence and are in their teens or tweens. Because during my tenures as an educationist, I had seen many students struggling, whether they were doing engineering or MBA or they were students or 11, 12 classes. I've seen them struggling with few issues. The issues were so personal that they couldn't open up with anybody else, even their not even their teachers. The issues ranged from peer pressure, non-performance, what career to choose, even some certain personal issues with their parents, which we definitely could not discuss. Also, the challenging environment, the challenges they might be facing, the fear of failure, and the pressure of their elders at home of choosing a particular career. So the depression, the stigma, or maybe the habit of boozing, puffing, and n number of issues. So I really thought that I must create a video series specifically for the problems of the students which are either are in tweens or in teens. I will be creating videos for others too. So the one main issue or a problem which I found among these children was anger. Anger for anyone is very frustrating. What is anger? An anger is high energy. If channelized into a proper direction, it might yield beautiful results. But if not, it can be heartbreaking. It can leave you alone. It can damage your cells. It can damage your neurons. It can slow down the work of your brain. And you will be flabbergasted as to what anger has done to you. Now, what are the reasons of anger occurring in teens or tweens? Number one, failure to meet desired results. It could be any results they might be looking at. Frustration. It could be a loneliness. It could be high work pressure, and sometimes their inability to meet or cope up with the situations they think they really cannot control. It could be the inferiority complex sometimes. Yes, it is there. And absence of love in life. It could be absence of communication with people, maybe parents, peers, friend, absence of friend circle, absence of positivity in their life, social ostracization, social procrastination. That means they have not been accepted by the society for some reasons. They are being a black sheep among the goats. They may be different from, the thoughts could be different from other people, other students of their age group, and so they are stamped different from the others. They think that they get confused whether it's really right to have different characteristics from what characteristics their peers have. They are really confused. They do not know that standing out in a crowd is an achievement in itself, I must say. Now, what does it do to you? What does an anger do to you? anger works adversely on your neurons. It kills the very active neurons, slows down the memory cells, slows down the memory, and also it disturbs the physiology. It increases the blood pressure, and of course, you understand that where does it lead to? It leads to the blood pressure, BP, and ultimately consequences are, of course, meeting a heart attack. That's why we see that nowadays why people in such a small age meet heart attack. I'm not making you fearful. I'm just trying to, just trying to make you comfortable with the idea that having anger in a right direction is perfectly okay. But having anger in negative direction, that means using it not as your strength, is really, really negative. Is really, really bad for your health and life. Now, what to do for anger control? It's not only teens, by the way, it's not only tweens, by the way, who cannot control anger, but why I wish to start up with teens. Rather, I began it with children. Now, this is my 10th or 12th video. These teens are neither young nor children. There are hormonal changes. The environment has changed. They have stepped out of schools. They have stepped into the colleges. And now the new environment, new people, new requirements, new frustrations, new kind of happiness, new kind of observations. So they really, really need somebody to guide them. Otherwise, it results into frustration, which transforms into anger. As they say that any bad habits die hard. You can pick up the bad habit very fast, but killing a bad habit is really, really tough. And I've seen many students struggling with it, and it's really, really painful to see them go down with frustration and anger, and which they have crossed the limits, and they are in no control. They are in no control. Very sad. So the when you get angry, the energy, the flow of blood which is inside you heightens, and the energy which you could utilize in some good work, it rather kills you. It frustrates you. So the aura of energy surrounding you, first of all, when you get angered, you burn yourself. They say when you burning with anger, you burn like a matchbox, you burn like a matchstick. So when you are angry, your blood boils, and you just cannot understand what are you saying. What do you mean? Do you really mean those words? Do you really mean to hurt people? Do you really want to say what you want to say? So your brain stops working. But once you control your anger, slowly and gradually, you'll see that you are a beautiful human being, providing for this earth to grow furthermore beautiful with your behavior, with your beauty of heart, mind, and soul. So let me tell you, I'll share, since